أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته إن الحمد لله نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم أما بعد رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. All praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator of the universe, and peace and blessing of Allah be upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam and all those who follow his path till the day of judgment. Ameen thumma ameen. My brothers and sisters, pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may Allah accept our iman, accept our Islam, accept our salah, accept our fasting, accept our taraweeh and reading of the Quran and all good things that we do in this month. Ameen thumma ameen. And also pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may Allah be pleased with us and give us more opportunity to do the best that we can to please Him and to do only for His sake. Also pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may Allah give us sincere iman, sound health and everlasting halal birth. Also pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may Allah give us sincerity to speak the truth in the light of the Quran and the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to understand them, to accept them in the heart and to apply them in our life. Ameen thumma ameen. This is our live show. You can see on the top it says Q&A, and it's like you can put your questions in English and Arabic, and the chat box that you see on the left is the chat box on YouTube channel. You can just text your questions in Urdu, English and Arabic, and in case if you want to contact me directly on the phone, then you can easily contact me on the phone. Walaikum assalam rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, Ahmed Bhai. And my brothers and sisters, the number is given on the screen. It is international. You can call 00447593229380, or internationally, locally, you can call 07593229380. And you can either text the question here on the chat box, or you can text me through the mobile, and inshallah I'll try my level best to give you the answer. Today the topic of my khutbah was, is fasting burden? Is fasting a burden? And alhamdulillah, I explained in that fasting is not the burden. Fasting is, mashallah, is the way to the Jannah. Fasting is the act and the source for blessing and mercy. Fasting is the source of forgiveness. Fasting is something that is very, very important for us, because fasting is something that will take us from this life to the Jannah, and it is a protection and a shield against the hellfire. And if we see that, I have explained, inshallah, tonight you can watch my khutbah as well. Tonight, inshallah, I will be uploading it, and I request you to listen to that, inshallah. And so far, because we have completed 12 fastings, and it is the time after an hour we will be going for the iftari. So 12 fastings have completed, alhamdulillah. Maybe we have another 22, maybe 18 fastings, or maybe 17 fasting. Allah knows how many days it will be, 29 days or 30 days. And so there are 12 Urdu uploads are there, the reminders in Urdu, and there are 12 English reminders are there. So alhamdulillah, please watch it, share it, and ask the brothers and sisters to subscribe, inshallah, because after Ramadan the continuation of 40 hadith will be uploaded, inshallah. And also we will start with the tafsir of the Quran. So again, the importance of the tafsir is that, first of all, I will read in Arabic, I will give you the translation of every ayah, and also I will give you the merits and virtues of every ayah, that whatever the things are mentioned in the Quran of the same ayah, and or tafsir like that. And also I will give you the historical background of the subject that we will be dealing with. So you will really understand that, subhanallah, the Quran, these verses, when they were revealed at the time of Rasulullah, what was the situation at that time, and then if it is related to our time today or for the future, I will also explain in my tafsir how it can be, related and can be understood in our time today. Because Quran cannot get expired ever. Allah will take away the Quran, that's true, but Quran will never get expired. Quran will never get expired. So we have to understand that, alhamdulillah, chat disconnected. So we have to understand, my brothers and sisters, that normally this will be a tafsir, mashallah, where I will be taking subject wise. It could be like in one subject could be 5 verses, maybe in one subject could be 2 verses, could be only 1 verse, or could be more than that. So what I will do is, inshallah, I'll try my level best to talk with the subject. So it will be very easy, though it is a long procedure, but inshallah I hope that Allah will make it a sadqa jariyah for me and all those brothers and sisters who are contributing with us. So far we don't have any financial support for that, and even those videos which I am uploading, there is no financial support, alhamdulillah. But inshallah, those brothers and sisters, if they are interested, then they can contribute to our dawah work, because it's my family and I myself, is a teamwork. We set up our own studio, we set up take out our own time, mashallah, for Allah's deen, and we are doing our best, inshallah. So this is a live show, my brothers and sisters. You can use the mobile for contacting, texting your message, or directly you can call me, or you can use the chat box in front of me. Is that on the left side of me? It's a chat box. You can type your questions or in English, Urdu and Arabic if you want, alhamdulillah. So as I was telling my brothers and sisters that the khutbah today was about sometimes the Christians also, they ask, what's the point for you people to fast? What is the spiritual benefit for it? What does that actually help you? Because we see that fasting is nothing but just people, they think it could help you in your diet and other things. Otherwise, many people who do fast and they put on weight. So there is no benefit. So I have explained, inshallah, and all brothers and sisters who are interested to know that fasting is not the burden and fasting is something else which we actually don't understand. And even those non-Muslims, when they put questions to us, we don't get the actual way to explain that. So alhamdulillah, today when I'll upload it, inshallah, I will also send you the link if you want, inshallah. You can watch it, you can share it, and you can ask the brothers and sisters to subscribe it. So now, my brothers and sisters, this is our live show, and all I request you to do one thing, that send the messages or text messages through your links, through your mobile contacts, or you can send it through your WhatsApp or Facebook. Alhamdulillah, ask them to join us, and if they have got any questions, they can ask me, inshallah. Barakallah fikum. So let's understand now, 12 days are gone, and maybe, as I said, could be 17 more days are left, or maybe 18 days are left. And there are plenty of things that we have to really understand, that how much Quran did we read, how many namaz did we really offer on time, how many bad things that we have given up sincerely for the sake of Allah, how many of us are really committed to continue this even after Ramadan if Allah gives us life, how many of us really will be continuing reading the namaz after the Ramadan, how many of us will normally committed to continue with the nafil fasting. So all these are the things that you have to work, because when you are planning now, that will help you, inshallah, to cover up your another remaining 17 or 18 days. So alhamdulillah, this is my simple and easy reminder to all of you, my brothers and sisters. Days are very short, life is short, so we should make the best use of our time. And as you know that you can put your questions. I think that people are, they don't have today the questions, or maybe it's difficult for them to connect into the internet. Maybe they have some kind of a problem, internet connection problem. So, my brothers and sisters, this is our live show, alhamdulillah, and you can see the number on the screen. It is 07593229380. And also you can see that, mashallah, I think today the viewers must be busy, and that's why we don't have enough questions. So my brothers and sisters, sometimes we find it difficult, and the people may not get the opportunity to join due to the internet connection. But alhamdulillah, as you know that you can still wait and connect it and try your best to join me, alhamdulillah. And let's see if you have got any questions, my brothers and sisters. This is our live show, and every Saturday, every day in the month of Ramadan at 7 o'clock I will be coming, inshallah, till the end of Ramadan. And after that, inshallah, we will continue with the question answer session and live question answer every Saturday at same time, 7 o'clock, inshallah. So my brothers and sisters, please watch my reminders, my khutbahs. I've also uploaded a very easy method of learning Arabic, which is like, all the 28 letters are used with the help of 9 vowels: Fatha, Dhamma, Kasra, and long vowels, short vowels, tanween, fatha, double kasra, double dhamma, and also shadda and sukun. So I have explained this in a nice way, and if you listen to those courses, which is like letter wise, alif with the 9 vowels, ba with the 9 vowels, ta with the 9 vowels, if you watch them and listen to it, even the non-Muslims have learned this, and they have really, mashallah, made the best of their time. So you can, alhamdulillah, easily listen to it and learn Arabic. Also, my brothers and sisters, you can also understand that those brothers and sisters who are very, eager to learn the Quran quickly, then there's 6 videos of mine which I have made, and they are all about, in 6 days or 6 classes, in 6 hours, or in 6 weeks or 6 months. It's up to your capacity and capability. You can listen to it, inshallah. So you can, mashallah, watch them if you can, alhamdulillah. And this is, as you see that it is our program here. You can, okay, those 6 courses. By Sharia, when a mother is cleaning her child, what does she need to do to make sure her wudu stays, or does she need to do it again? There is no need for a person, for the mother, when she is cleaning the child. There is no need for her to do now the new wudu, because it won't break the wudu. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Sheikh, is there any hairstyle that are forbidden for a woman? Yes, there is only one hairstyle which is forbidden for the woman, is that they should not have those kind of humps like on the top of their heads, because this is the sign, one of the signs of the Qiyamah, that the woman will be having those kind of hairstyle. And another hadith, it says that the women who will be punished in the hellfire, they will be having the same hairstyle. So that is something and also additional wig type of hair, to show it like it's more beautiful, or to add it to the beauty, or to make it lengthy. This kind of hairstyle should not be followed. And similarly, there is a hairstyle specific prohibition made regarding the hairstyle of the men as well. That in European countries now, like in UK, I have seen that the Muslims, when they shave their heads, their hairstyle is not Islamic, and they have they cut from here, they take, almost shave it from all the sides here, and they keep like a head of an ostrich. So that is actually not from our Islamic system. Rasulullah did say that Muslims should not have this kind of hairstyle. Hairstyle should be even, should not be long from one side and short on the other side, or shaved from one side and hair on the other side. No, it should not be like that. And we should avoid, if we see that the non-Muslims are doing that, so we should not imitate them or copy them. So this is, alhamdulillah. Ahmad Bhai, there is no need for a mother to make her new wudu if she is cleaning the child. Even if there is if she touches the private part of the child while cleaning it, it makes no difference, because after all she is mother, and it won't. The only thing that make the wudu will break is when a man or woman passes the wind or touches the private part, or anything that comes out of the private part in the form of a liquid or urine, or gas. So this kind of things are something that will break the wudu, but touching children's private part, or washing them or cleaning them, does not break the wudu of the mother. So alhamdulillah, this is a very important question, mashallah, you ask, because many women, they have the young children and they have to clean them, and they may be confused about it. So so my brothers and sisters, this is our live show, alhamdulillah, And if you want to, mashallah, text, then you can see the text there. On the left, there's a chat box. You can text your questions, alhamdulillah. And or you can, alhamdulillah, use the phone number that is given on the screen, and you can type your questions in Urdu, English and Arabic. Firoz Bhai, mashallah, you are in India, I think so. So what about other Indians? You don't have any friends? You don't know the brothers and sisters? They must be having many questions in sitting in India, or they, mashallah, they don't need. Allahu Alam, alhamdulillah. So Firoz Bhai, try your best. If you have contacts, then call them, send the text messages, and see the timing is given there is maybe 12:30 a.m. there. Maybe people might be sleeping, I know. But even then, in the month of Ramadan, I don't think so, because I'm also from India. I know that Indians, they don't sleep in the month of Ramadan at night. MashaAllah, they are busy, in the namaz, they are busy in the, eating and drinking and sharing and mixing up, alhamdulillah. So, but you can still, alhamdulillah, send the text messages to the brothers and sisters, inshallah, they can join us. Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah khair, alhamdulillah. Yeah, you are sharing the links with the brothers, mashallah. Good, alhamdulillah. Even I know some of the brothers and sisters who are with me on WhatsApp. Whenever I send the link to them or text message to them, mashallah, immediately they forward it to their family members and their contact list, mashallah. So alhamdulillah, maybe people are watching our program, they might be joining us, because sometimes when I shut down the program, I see that there are 50 viewers, 60 viewers are there. So that means the viewers may be there, then maybe they don't actually like to put the questions, or maybe they don't need anything like that. Otherwise, the viewers are there, the number of viewers are there, mashallah. I can see that many of them, mashallah. So my brothers and sisters, alhamdulillah, it seems to be that there is no much questions today. People, they are not, mashallah, maybe they are quite acquainted with the question answers, and mashallah. So, or maybe busy, Allahu Alam. Life is very, fast, and it is busy. People might be busy in the kitchen, people might be working. May be the issue with timing here in India. Yes, it is 12:30 in the morning, early morning. Yeah, I know it is difficult. But as I said, Firoz Bhai, that I know I have spent some of the days in Ramadan in Bombay, and mashallah, the people are okay. People, mashallah, they don't sleep. Even I would like to have some kind of, chatpati khane. So I used to get down from my house to go and buy in the street. The mashallah, the kebabs are prepared, and chickens are there, breads are there, many, mashallah. When the live session starts, we are just done with our Taraweeh. Okay, mashallah. MashaAllah. No, it's a good timing, And this was the idea of my son. He said that, Abu, we have to have a timing description on the description. We should put the time limits so that, alhamdulillah, people can, know that when they can join us, alhamdulillah. So, my brothers and sisters, as you know that this is our live show, maybe I have to then today, because there are less people and they don't have much questions, so maybe inshallah after 10 minutes I will close the show, alhamdulillah. So, as I was saying, alhamdulillah. So, you have to remember that, mashallah, if you are sending your text messages to your brothers and sisters, okay, what is the ruling on long nails or fake nails? Fake nails are not halal, not allowed. And second thing, no, long nails cannot be kept, because Rasulullah has said, and this is the hadith in Sahih Bukhari as well, that Rasulullah used to command the Sahaba to cut the nails within 40 days. Within 14 days, the nail should be cut. Within 14 days, the additional hair should be removed. So, under the belly, below the belly, navel, all this hair should be removed. Sheikh, what's the ruling from Sharia on praying Salah while in car? I will not encourage, I will not ask anybody to pray in the car, even by, if it is a matter of, missing the time or this and that, then the easiest way is 40 days. So my brothers and sisters, the brother Ahmed is asking us the question about praying Salah in the car. First of all, when you are putting this question, you should know that how did Rasulullah pray on the riding horse or the riding the camel or the donkey? How did he pray? And there is no specific narrations to that, and there is no specific description about how the prayer was offered. It is known that Rasulullah did pray on the camel, he did pray on the horse. So, but the exact way of praying the salah or in the the cars or in the aeroplane, sitting on the chair, these are not known exactly, because this didn't happen during the time of Rasulullah. Even those ahadith which say that Rasulullah did pray while he was sitting, again those are not very clearly explained how they should be offered. All the people are normally, all the scholars are saying that when you are sitting and praying, then when it comes to ruku, you just bend it a little bit, and when it comes to the sajda, then you bend more, and then you put your hands on your thighs, and then for tashahud you do this, and this is how you fold your hands when you get up. All these things are there, but I don't think so. I tried when I fractured my toe, I tried to pray while I used to sit. And many a time I would make mistake. I don't even remember that, because one rakah is going so fast, and then it becomes very difficult, and I had to repeat the namaz many a time, because I used to get confused. Is it my ruku? Is it my sajda? Is it my first rakat? It is my second rakat? So, because the normal way of praying is different. So, as far as your point is concerned, I heard one statement that we cannot pray in the car if the time is short or we need to be somewhere. See, this is what I would also say, that if it is a matter of Zohar and Asr, then adjust your time. Either you can pray, if you get the time to pray Zohar, Asr with it. Or if you don't get the time to pray Zohar, then wait till Asr and combine Zohar and Asr at the time of Asr. This is when it comes to Zohar and Asr. When it comes to Maghrib and Isha, then you won't be sinful if you delay Maghrib till you reach your destination to pray Maghrib and Isha at the time of Isha. Or if you are praying Maghrib, then at the time of Maghrib you can combine Isha with it, and then you can continue with your journey or whatever you are doing. So that's fine. But I myself don't feel comfortable praying in the car. And I don't know how the scholars are allowing it. And in that situation, facing the Qibla is must, that you start your Salah, then you have to face the Qibla first. But how will you face the Qibla while you are heading towards Manchester, and maybe Qibla could be in your left side or right side? So it is difficult. Can we use toothpaste when brushing while fasting? Yes, there is no harm in that. The miswak that was used for us by Rasulullah, it was a miswak which has got a taste of a special stick. It's not like a normal miswak. So that means it is to get rid of the smell in the mouth, or to clean the teeth. So that's the same thing can be done with the help of toothpaste, using with the brush today. Alhamdulillah, there is no harm, but you have to be very careful that you should not use so extremely that it goes into your throat. But by mistake, if it is gone, still it won't break your fast. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Do ladies have to have a haircut on Friday, or can it be at any time of the week? Normally, cleaning of the body is once in a week is recommended. There are ahadith, plenty of ahadith in Sahih Bukhari, plenty of ahadith in Sahih Muslim with different Sahaba, where they have narrated that during the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when the Jummah was offered, And because the masjid used to be like very close to their heads, means it was short, not very height-wise, not very lengthy or tall. So the Sahaba would come in their normal uniform or normal garments that they used to wear them at the time of their work. So when they come to the masjid, one day the smell of sweat and all those, because of the heated area and the location and the capacity of the people were less. So Rasulullah didn't like that smell which was coming from the people who just came without taking shower, without changing their clothes. They just entered the masjid. So Rasulullah gave the whole khutbah on the cleanliness of the body and the clothes. And he said that Jummah is the day of Eid for us. As we have two Eids, Friday is also a day of Eid for us. And when he said that when any one of you who comes to the masjid and who has reached the age of puberty, who has become baligh, then he should take shower and have a nice cloth. And Quran has said, Ya Bani Adam khudhu zinatakum inda kulli masjid, O children of Adam, adorn yourself and wear nice clothes and garments and come to the masjid. So, and also part of that is the cleanliness. So as far as your question is concerned, the cutting of a hair, if it is like 40 days, and if it is a Friday, then definitely you should do that. You should not delay it. So within 40 days, it can be any time. It could be Friday, like 40 days means 6 Fridays. So in 6 Fridays, any Friday can be used, or you can use any day. You can cut your nails, you can cut your hair, wear nice dress and take shower before going to the Jummah. So that's what is the Sunnah of Rasulullah. If someone has passed away and a picture is taken of the deceased person's face, is it permissible to keep this picture on your phone? Yeah, there's no harm in that. We have, wedding pictures, and many of them, they die. Those who were present in the wedding. So you don't destroy the wedding pictures you have in your albums. So it's allowed, inshallah. There's no harm. And the only thing which is not permissible in Islam is that whenever that is something that Quran has mentioned, that وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِّنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ قَالُوا إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ. This ayah says that when somebody passed away, and you get that news, you say, we are for Allah and we will go back to Allah. That means you are pleased with whatever Allah has destined. You are pleased with the qadr that Allah has put you in. So that is different than having these pictures. Most of the time when you have pictures, and keep on watching, you may not be happy with what Allah has put the qadr in it. You are not happy why Allah has taken so-and-so person's life. So that way, that is something should be avoided, because that's something you are going against the qadr that Allah has destined for this person. Also sometimes, the Jahiliyyah in the past, the Arabs, when somebody dies in their family, they didn't have the cameras, but they would mention the whole life of this person and mourning in such a bad manner that it would, feel that Allah has done zulm on them by taking the life of this person. So this could be sometimes, happens that when people are having the pictures in their mobile, and whenever they look at it, they start crying. They start missing them. They start mourning about them. So that should not be done. If someone don't wake up for Sahri intentionally or accidentally, but had intention of fasting, can this person fast? Yes, definitely. If you don't have the intention, if you could not, get up for the Sahri intentionally or accidentally, and you already made a decision, and you have to, even if you forgot to make the decision, still you have to fast, because as a Muslim who has reached the age of puberty, who is not a traveler, who is not a ill person or sick person, who is not a breastfeeding mother, who is not a pregnant mother, who is not a woman in her menstrual cycle, and who is not on medication, then this person must fast in the month of Ramadan. That is automatically is a part of the intention. So there is this kind of intention cannot make, if you forgot or something like that, will not become an excuse for you to not to fast. So, mashallah, my brothers and sisters, now the brothers are, putting their questions. And alhamdulillah, we are almost, close to end of the show. Another 5 minutes, inshallah, I will be on the show, and then inshallah we'll close down, and we will meet again, inshallah, tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So, my brothers and sisters, these are very important questions today, like Brother Ahmed asked about the namaz, and he also, the sisters have asked about the hairstyle, and also the sister have asked about the cutting of the nails and having the fake nails, and pictures of the dead people, can we have them? Sahar and Sahri is very important, and that is also a very important question, because these are our daily day-to-day life. So, my brothers and sisters, let me conclude now that I have already uploaded 12 reminders in Urdu and 12 reminders in English. So please watch them, share them, and benefit from that and make dua for us. Also, my Jummah khutbah of today, inshallah, where the topic was, is fasting a burden today? That is my subject. Alhamdulillah, I have answered to the non-Muslims and Christians and Muslims, those who are not interested in fasting, or those who find it that fasting is a burden on them. So I have explained in my khutbah that it is not, but rather it is only path, only ibadah that will, inshallah, by fasting sincerely for the sake of Allah, it will not become a burden. Instead, it will take you to the Jannah, straight to the Jannah, mashallah. So, inshallah, you can watch that khutbah. Tonight, I'll be uploading it, inshallah. Does fasting become compulsory after you attain the puberty? Yes, it is must. When you reach the age of puberty, then man or woman, you have to fast. You have the concession, temporarily concession, when you are a traveler, or when you are ill, and when you are breastfeeding, or when you are pregnant, or when you are in a menstrual cycle. Otherwise, if all these 5 excuses are not there, and the 6th is the old age or the complete continuous medication, if all these problems are not there, then you must fast. But if you are a traveler, then when you come to the normal status, you must fast the missed days. And if you are ill, and then after sometimes you will recover, so the days which you have missed, you have to make them up. And if you are a pregnant woman, so that if you are, fasting is a concession given to you, then you have to make those days after the delivery is done. Or you are breastfeeding, the same thing, you can do that. But if you don't get the chance, then you have to give the fidya. Some girls start puberty late, not until they're in their early 20s. So does that mean it isn't compulsory on them? Yes, age of puberty is a the time limit, and the obligatory issues start only after the age of puberty. But if a person has not reached the age of puberty, man or woman, whatever the age, and if they want to fast, still the fast will be accepted. But if they don't fast, it won't be a sin on them. So I don't know, because last week I was reading on one of the websites, there's a documentary about a girl. She was pregnant at the age of 9. She became a pregnant woman at the age of 9. She was from Piro in early 90s, the beginning of the century, 19th century. A girl at the age of 9, and you can type on YouTube that a mother, or not 9, sorry, I think it was 5 or 6 years they were showing, and I was shocked. But this has happened. So sometimes people do get, the hormones can react, and the person can become matured enough at that particular age, and this has been not something that has been refuted or rejected by the medical doctors. So this is a possibility. And there are people which I know, based on this question that Maryam Saleh has asked, there are children, and there are people who even at the age of 20 they don't become, they don't reach age puberty. So then they are not responsible if they don't fast, and they are not sinful. So we have to understand that these are all terms and conditions in Islam, because Rasulullah has said that رُفِعَتِ الْأَقْلَامُ عَنِ الثَّلَاثِ, that there are three types of people who are not responsible for their deeds, means Allah will not put them responsible for their deeds. And these are the very specific points mentioned in this hadith. الصَّبِيٌّ حَتَّى يَبْلُغ, the child, a girl or a boy who has reached the age of puberty. So this is Rasulullah, he is saying that. And al-majnun hatta yafiq, and the second person is the person who is insane till he or she gains the sanity, becomes sane. The third person is al-naim hatta yastayqid, the one who is sleeping till he wakes up. So if a person is sleeping for a long time and he misses something of his prayers or could not get up, so these are the three types of people where Rasulullah made it very specific that the Sharia law is not applicable on them till they reach the age of puberty, or the person becomes sane, or a person who is wake up from his deep sleep. So this is very important point. So the question is very clear that sometimes when the people have not reached the age of puberty, it is difficult, so they don't have to fast if they have not reached the age of puberty, but if they want to fast, they can still fast. Jazakumullah khair, my brothers and sisters. Inshallah, tomorrow again at 7 o'clock I will be meeting you, but don't forget to watch my reminders. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.